targeted on Veterans Day. Revenge for his damning testimony.
With a bunch of animals, human garbage, whatever term you want to use.
Gunned down while trying to help a stranded driver. A driver that cops say was paid to do the killing. A twisted plot of secrets, lies, and murder.
A veteran trying to help coming face to face with a hitman. The news station's Brian Scott is live with more details. Brian.
Shocking new details in this one. Investigators originally thought this was an elaborate carjacking out here when they found that guy lying dead in this ditch near his Deltona home. They thought it was random. Well, it turns out they now think the gunman was hired to kill that guy to keep him quiet.
I've been a cop for 32 years. This is one of the most heinous, despicable, cowardly acts that I've ever witnessed.
What the sheriff's now calling an execution of a man just trying to help.
There's a car pulled off the side of the road, and there's somebody laying in a ditch there.
That night, deputies found Carlos Cruz shot to death after trying to help pull that stuck truck out of a muddy ditch. But investigators say that stranger, this guy, Benjamin Bascom, whose DNA was in the truck, got stuck on his way to kill Cruz.
Yes, Mr. Bascom was being paid to commit this murder.
Detectives say by this guy, Kelsey McFoley, who'd met Cruz 6 months earlier on the side of a road.
When Carlos was involved in a road rage incident with our suspect there, McFoley reaches into his glove box and points a gun and threatens to shoot Carlos.
McFoley was arrested, and as a convicted felon, he faced major prison time for having that gun. Well, the sheriff says if Cruz testified.
Somewhere along the line, these three scumbags decide that Carlos has to die.
So Chitwood says McFoley hired Bascom, phone records linking the two, and he says a friend, Melissa Roque, helped as they stalked the 60-year-old for months until the truck got caught that night and Cruz just happened to see it and offer help.
And ultimately shoot him as he's actually bending down in the ditch to get this car out of the ditch.
The cuffs they put on Bascom placed at Cruz's memorial this week. A lot of work left ahead, but they hope a sign that justice is coming.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Florida. Big shout out to Florida and everybody. And I know you all like, damn, I hope this ain't all week, Trey. I hope this not all week. I hope it's not too also, because guess what? This is nothing personal. I don't want nobody from all over these states, the world, or whatever, to think that I have anything against a certain state, certain city, or whatnot. I love everybody. At least I try to, if you'll let me. But anyway, we have a very unfortunate situation right here, and this is when you know when you have really crossed the damn line. Now, all of this could have easily been avoided. And what I mean by crossing the line is that why do you have people who turn minor stuff into major stuff? Just like, have you ever been riding down the road, just driving? You know, you probably just happened yesterday or this morning. It happened a lot of times on your way to work. I don't know why. People are so in a rush. You ever had somebody get behind you just to tailgate you damn near all the way and you can't even hit your brakes? Then they will pass you and get right in front of you and stop and turn left. Like, what in the hell did you passing me for? So it's all kind of things. And some people cannot handle that. Just like some people cannot handle people driving up on them. Some people can't handle people honking their horn at them. And that's what we call road rage. So people either get violent or get very physical doing these road rage events. So this story right here was a update to a story of an Army veteran, that was murdered on Veterans Day because of a minor road rage incident. Now, these people pulled up on a guy, brandish a gun at him, and in the state of Florida, I don't know you all laws that good, so my people in Florida, you can chime in and let us know, give some clarification to the situation. But drove up on side guy, basically threatening his life with a weapon and whatnot. So he went and called the police, and they was facing a road rage incident. That's would have been it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they would have got prison time for that or not, because I don't think the guy was shot at or nothing. He was basically scared just like anybody else would be if you minded your own business and all of a sudden somebody pull up on the side of you brandishing a gun. I mean, you'll be stupid not to call the police unless you unless you're out there living that certain type of life and you can't go to law enforcement unless you're ready to drop that dime and snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy Dre off of Power. But anyway, so the guy called the police and, lo and behold, they end up catching the people, going to trial and everything. And right before that, he was murdered. Now, the strange thing, the strange way that he was murdered was the fact that he was driving home. Now, the people that was, coming to kill him was basically in a ditch. I guess they car wound up in a ditch some kind of way, on their way to kill him at his house. But he stopped because he was a good guy, good Samaritan, not realizing who these people are, and they murdered him right there trying to help these people get their car out of the ditch. And that goes to show you, when you see some people stranded on the side of the road, sometimes they don't be stranded. Sometimes, even if their ass is stranded, you better think about what you done been involved in. Sometimes you got to be involved in nothing. You could be just done came from church. If they want to take your life, they're going to take your damn life. Me, I hit the gas even faster. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who it is. If it ain't no little babies or whatnot, because old people kill your ass too. And no offense to my old people, you feel me? But I got to go on because you might be off your meds, crazy, didn't get enough sleep last night. I can't take that chance. You feel what I'm saying? I cannot take that chance, because how am I explain that I pull over to help somebody? You know what I'm saying? YouTuber, a big YouTuber, pull over to help somebody and end up getting his ass shot up. Hell no, you won't hear that about me. But anyway, this poor guy, trying to be a good Samaritan, lost his life trying to help these bastards. That's exactly what they are. These bastards. Because you got to be a low down, dirty person, number one, to even initiate this whole situation with this guy, threatening his life. Did he go to the police like anybody in their right mind would do, unless you're trying to hide something? And then see you in a ditch later on, not realizing that is you from the road rage incident, pulls over to help you get out of the ditch, and you pump bullets in his head. It's a sad situation, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it troubles me, because we see people on the side of the road all the time. But I tell people, you have to be cautious and aware every day, because I guarantee you, if Mr. Carlos knew that these people was on their way to kill him, either he would have notified the police or ran their ass over, or just would have kept on going. You feel me? But at the same time, if they coming to kill you like that, they're going to find you somewhere else. So you got to do what you're going to do. You got to get down or lay down, like they say in Philly. Anyway, I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Army vet's killing leads to 3 arrests in a murder for hire plot. Damn. I mean, it's a cold day out here. People don't give a damn no more. An Army vet shot dead in Florida on Veterans Day last year was thought to have been killed after he stopped to help a stranded motorist, just trying to be a good Samaritan. Me, when I see him on the side of the road, unless it's some little kids, I hit that gas harder, because I doubt very seriously, unless they don't just got through doing all kinds of stuff, robbing banks and all this other stuff, that if they got children in the car, little kids, that they'll try something. But if I see some young, healthy studs and stuff, and I ain't talking about, that type of stuff, but if I see some guys or some females, I hit the gas. You'll be all right. Even if you had to sleep outside, you in good hands, what I'll say. But little babies, I just have something in my heart for the children. Old people too. But some of these old people shoot the shit out you on the side of the road. Now, authorities say 60-year-old Carlos Cruz was targeted in a murder for hire plot. They announced 3 arrests Thursday in Volusia County. Now, this man made it out of Vietnam. My dad was in Vietnam. Big shout out to all the Army veterans out there. You know what I'm saying? Hold a special place in my heart for you all also. So, you survived through Vietnam, which is damn near hell on earth. I mean, the stories that you would hear. So, he made it through all that to come back over here into the States just to get killed by 3 damn losers. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad situation. That's just like if you done climb Mount Everest and you done walk the Sahara Desert, and then you get bit by a damn squirrel on your way to the mailbox and you die. And wouldn't that be a sad ending to you? Out of all damn things could have killed you in the cold weather, falling off the mountain, or getting bit by a viper or something, or a rattlesnake in the desert. You come home and get bit by a damn squirrel and die. That's a sad situation. The body of Cruz was found next to an abandoned truck in Deltona on November the 11th, 2017, Fox reported. Now, Cruz had stopped to help the driver who got stuck in the mud. You should have, I don't want to say that part. You should have just left their ass in the mud, but he didn't know. I mean, he didn't know, just like it could have been me or you. But at the same time, I made sure I remember people's face. I'd be like this, just trying to analyze. You know how the Terminator, how he be having those little dots and those numbers and stuff, like the Predator and all that? You got to analyze. You got to scan them, give them full body scans and stuff, so you can remember, so you can log it in your mind, put it on backlog. So if you ever see that face again, you know what to do. The truck turned out to be stolen, and Cruz's vehicle was later found burned in Apopka. He didn't know then, the stranded driver he stopped to help was a hitman who was driving to his house to kill him, the station reported. A damn hitman all over a funky ass, yeah, I gotta say it just like that, a funky ass road rage incident. This is why I tell you, some people just go for bad. You feel me? And forgive me sometimes if people don't understand. that lingo or whatnot. You have to understand that sometimes you have to put your foot in somebody's ass, because it's going to either be your life or theirs. When somebody have a vendetta against you and they want revenge on you, whether for what, even if they was in the wrong. You have some people don't even give a damn if they're wrong or not. And you even have people worse than that would kill you for no damn reason at all, whether it's for money or whether just because you looked at them the wrong way. You have some heartless individuals out here. You know what I'm saying? You have to wake up and see what's really going on. Wake up and smell the Folgers or the Maxwell House, wherever you drink in the morning. Says, I've been a cop for 32 years, and this is one of the most heinous, despicable, cowardly acts that I've ever witnessed, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood said. And that's very true, because the guy pulled over trying to help you, and you see a picture of the guy, look like a good fella, you know what I'm saying? And like I tell people, it don't matter what race, color, creed you are, right is right, wrong is wrong, because people look just like you can knock your head off, kill you just as fast as anybody else. So we have to get over that. At the same time, this guy seen somebody that didn't look nothing like him, pulled over trying to help these people, and it's the same people he allegedly had an altercation with the road rage, pulled a gun on him, not realizing he was the same folks, and they ended up killing him, all because he was trying to be a good Samaritan. But I bet you, if he had a chance to do it again, he would have ran their ass over in that mud. That's what I wanted to say at first. I would have just put the pedal to the metal. You feel me? Oh, y'all gonna come kill me? Would have knocked all their ass over like some bowling pins. Now, authorities said their lengthy investigation of the homicide showed Cruz was killed to prevent him from testifying in a May 2017 road rage case. The defendant in that case, Kelsey McFauley, 28, faced a long prison sentence for allegedly pulling a gun on Cruz at a traffic light, the station reported. So I guess they are tough on them damn gun laws. They damn near like New York, Florida. Now, to avoid prison, McFauley was accused of hiring Benjamin Boscom, 24 years old, look every bit of 44 in the face, to kill Cruz, according to the station. They were charged with murder along with McFauley's girlfriend, Melissa Rowe, 21, with her dumb ass. Now, investigators said she assisted McFauley and Boscom the night of the murder, according to the station. So you got women out here putting in that work too. Not to glorify it, but just to go to show you that you have some evil-ass people out here. She's out here helping these people. So she just as vicious and as dangerous as them. And if they get life, she needs to get life or the death penalty also. Because it makes no sense that you would kill a guy over something so minor. Now, instead of going to prison for 2 or 3 years, you're going to turn this to a whole murder charge, and you're going to be going away for life if they don't try to give you the death penalty. It depends on who the judge is and the circumstances and whatnot. Let me know what you all think about this situation. At the same time, you know, we have, well, some of us, I ain't going to say all of us, because I get in trouble when I say that. People are like, no, it ain't all of us, some of us. Well, some of us have good hearts. Some of us don't go for bad. Some of us believe in helping our fellow people, our fellow human beings, our fellow brothers and sisters, no matter what color you are. So if you see somebody on the side of the road, you know, I done did that before, and then as I got, you know, a little wise in my step, you know what I'm saying, as years passed by, I realized some of these people be on the road trying to set you up. You don't know who it is. They might see something that you have. They might be somebody from your past. It might be some man or woman that you done slept with that they wanted. People will kill you over the littlest things. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be very careful. But it's sad that you cannot even help somebody, because if that man would have never stopped, you know, maybe they would have came to his house and got him later on, because it wouldn't have stopped that way. This case right here would have ended in somebody being dead. Either it was going to be him or these three amigos right here. So I mean, it's like you damned if you do and damned if you don't. But at the same time, if you get into it with somebody and you got to go to court with trial and all that stuff, make sure you remember their face. Not saying that they would do something to you, but to be careful, because these stories should be lessons to us. You know what I'm saying? They say that a wise person learn from the mistakes of others. Don't be the mistake. Learn from other people. You know what I'm saying? That way you won't have to go through this, you know, getting shot at, getting robbed and all this other stuff, just to learn what not to do. Look at other people and see where they messed up at. That's what being wise is. And then you say, okay, well, this is what I need to do then. I'm not saying that you can prevent everything, because you can't. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna die one day, but at the same time, we don't have to rush it. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video. And to Mr. Cruz family, to his loved ones, you know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation. My condolences goes out to you all. But at the same time, you cannot help everybody. It's sad. It's sad. You cannot help everybody. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can say is let the Most High, let God be a judge. And if you go over and you try to help somebody, at least at least make sure that you're right, because you never know what these persons have done or why they're on the side of the road in the beginning. It might be a regular car problem. It might be something more sinister and evil. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good day. Keep your eyes open and stay focused, because we're living in troubled times out here, and people basically killing other human beings for no reason. Because remember, before I go, this case right here could have been something so small, but they turned something small into something minor. Well, first it was just a road rage incident. Now we got first-degree murder. Think about that. Sometimes you just have to let shit go. Control your emotions. Not everything is worth pulling a gun over. That's the problem right there. Everybody want to, damn near, not everybody, but most people want to pull a damn gun instead of reasoning it out or fighting it out. Not saying that the 60-year-old man could fight these people, because he couldn't, but at the same time, everything is not worth going for bad, because when you go for bad, this is what happened to you. Anyway, y'all stay blessed. I'm out.